Welcome back to our series on how to naturally protect your vision even as you age. If this is your first time here, I want to say thank you for joining. What you'll hear today could make a meaningful difference in how you see the world around you, not just tomorrow, but in the years ahead. Let me start with a simple question. Have you noticed that reading at night has become more difficult? Do your eyes ever feel dry, itchy, or irritated when you wake up in the morning? Maybe the world doesn't look quite as sharp as it used to, or you find yourself squinting more often to make out details. For many people, this is an unsettling change. You might think it's simply aging and that nothing can be done. But the truth is that much of this decline begins silently, and surprisingly, it happens while you sleep. The good news is that with small and consistent habits, you can give your eyes the natural support they need to stay clear and comfortable. Tonight, I want to show you 4 simple oils that can go to work for you overnight. They're safe, they're natural, and in most cases, you may already have them in your kitchen. Let's begin with olive oil, a household staple most of us associate with cooking. Yet for centuries, it has also been valued as medicine. What makes olive oil so special for aging eyes is its unique combination of healthy fats and antioxidants. As we get older, the protective tear film on the surface of our eyes tends to break down. That's why so many older adults wake up with dryness, irritation, or that uncomfortable burning sensation. Olive oil contains oleic acid, which helps calm inflammation at the cellular level, and even more importantly, it contains hydroxytyrosol, one of the most powerful antioxidants found in nature. Research has shown that hydroxytyrosol can protect retinal cells from the very oxidative damage linked to age-related vision decline. That means this isn't just about soothing dry eyes temporarily. It's about helping your eyes protect and even repair themselves from the inside out. And since most repair and restoration happens in the body during sleep, taking a spoonful of olive oil before bed gives your system exactly what it needs at exactly the right time. To give you an example, Margaret, 68, had been struggling with scratchy eyes every morning. Eye drops helped for an hour or two, but the relief never lasted. When she added 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil at night, she noticed within 2 weeks that she could finally open her eyes in the morning without pain. She described it as a small miracle. The important part here is quality. Always choose extra virgin olive oil, cold-pressed, stored in a dark bottle, ideally organic. Avoid anything labeled light or pure because those are usually refined and stripped of the very compounds that make olive oil so healing. And remember, we're not cooking with it here. Heat destroys its delicate antioxidants. We're using it as gentle nightly nourishment for the eyes. The second oil may surprise you, avocado oil. While it has gained popularity in recent years as a cooking fat, few people realize how beneficial it is for vision, especially for protecting the macula, the part of your retina responsible for central vision. The macula allows you to read, recognize faces, and see details, but it is also extremely vulnerable to damage from oxidative stress and harmful blue light. Avocado oil is rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 powerful carotenoids that accumulate in the macula itself and act like internal sunglasses. They filter out blue light and protect against long-term degeneration. Unlike many supplements, avocado oil delivers these compounds in a fat-soluble form, which means your body can actually absorb and use them effectively. In addition, avocado oil provides vitamin E, another antioxidant that protects photoreceptor cells, and monounsaturated fats that help carry these nutrients directly into the eye tissues. George, 70, is a perfect example. He told me he struggled with night vision and had to keep brighter and brighter lights on just to read in the evening. After adding just a teaspoon of avocado oil to his dinner each night, within a month, he reported that his night vision had improved. He said he could sit on the porch at sunset and read the paper again without squinting or straining.
It wasn't magic. It was simply giving his macula the nutrition it needed to function well. Once again, quality matters. Look for cold-pressed, unrefined avocado oil with a deep green color, stored in dark glass to protect its delicate nutrients. The third oil is one many overlook, but it can be life-changing for people dealing with chronic eye irritation. Flaxseed oil. Inflammation is often called the silent villain behind vision problems. You may not feel it directly, but inside the eye, inflammation can damage tear glands, disrupt the tear film, and leave your eyes red, sore, and painfully dry. Flaxseed oil is one of the richest plant-based sources of alpha-linolenic acid, a type of omega-3 fatty acid that the body converts into compounds that regulate inflammation. This makes it particularly valuable for people suffering from dry eye syndrome. A clinical trial has shown that flaxseed oil supplementation can significantly improve tear quality and eye comfort in just a few weeks. Linda, 67, experienced this firsthand. She often complained that it felt like there was something in her eyes even when they were perfectly clear. Her doctor explained it was inflammation damaging her tear glands. She began taking 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed flaxseed oil in the evening, and 3 weeks later, she happily reported that she could finally open her eyes in the morning without pain. She described it as a small miracle. The important part here is quality. Always choose cold-pressed flaxseed oil, if possible refrigerated, and consume it quickly to avoid oxidation. Flaxseed oil does have a stronger taste, so many people prefer capsules, which work just as well if they provide enough ALA and come from a high-quality refrigerated source. The fourth oil is perhaps the most familiar: fish oil. Most people know it's good for the heart, but fewer realize how essential it is for the eyes. Fish oil provides 2 important omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. And of these, DHA is especially critical because it makes up a major part of the retina itself. Without sufficient DHA, photoreceptor cells deteriorate, which increases the risk of age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in older adults. Large studies, including the AirReds 2 trial, have shown that higher intake of omega-3s is linked to a reduced risk of progression to advanced AMD. Fish oil not only helps with eye comfort, but actively protects the retina against long-term, irreversible damage. Carol, 74, had just been told she had early macular degeneration and was terrified of going blind. Instead of waiting for her vision to worsen, she started taking 2 high-quality fish oil capsules each night, each containing at least 500 milligrams of DHA and 250 milligrams of EPA. 3 months later, her retinal scans showed no progression, and she said she finally felt hope again, knowing she was taking steps to protect her eyesight. If you choose fish oil, look for molecularly distilled triglyceride form from small cold water fish like anchovies or sardines, and always check that the label specifies the exact amount of DHA and EPA. Take it with food, ideally at your last meal of the day, to maximize absorption. Now, how can you bring all this together into a simple nightly routine? The truth is, it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need special products or expensive treatments. You simply need consistency. Think of it the same way you think about brushing your teeth. Not dramatic, not difficult, but deeply important when done every day. You might take a spoonful of flaxseed oil after dinner, a spoonful of olive oil closer to bedtime, and a couple of fish oil capsules with your evening meal. You could add a teaspoon of avocado oil to your salad or spread it on toast. You don't have to take all of them every night. What matters most is creating a steady habit and sticking with it. Over time, your eyes receive the steady stream of nutrients they need, and the difference builds slowly but surely. The most important message I want you to remember is this: it is never too late. Too many people believe that once they pass 60 or 70, their vision is doomed to decline no matter what they do. That simply isn't true. Your eyes are still living tissues, and they respond to care, to nutrition, to gentle support. A spoonful of oil at night may seem like a small step, but it is a powerful act of self-care. It tells your body, I'm not giving up on my vision. And when you protect your vision, you are protecting far more than just your eyes. You're protecting your ability to read your grandchild's birthday card, to recognize the smile of someone you love, to drive safely, to stay independent, and to enjoy the beauty of the world around you. That is worth protecting always. So I encourage you to choose even one of these oils and begin tonight. Be patient, give it time, and let your body do its quiet repair work while you rest. If this message helped you, give it a like, share it with someone you care about, and leave a comment about which oil you will try first. Together, we can continue to age with clarity, dignity, and strength, and never stop believing that better days and